Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Romance Angels Friday for this daily energy draw where we use the Romance Angels deck because who doesn't like to start the weekend with a little bit of romance. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card for today. Make sure that you stay tuned to the channel tomorrow because I'm going to have a special bonus daily energy draw with some special announcements, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's see what we have today with the Romance Angels deck. Kind of a romance reading. A nice way to start the weekend. Let me know how it is going for you. Interestingly enough, the past two Romance Angels Fridays, where I had the dailies, the reconciliation card came out 2 times in a row. So reunions, reconciliations happening. I've been channeling that for the past few months, that August, September, and October into a little bit of November, major time for reunions, reconciliations, and these sacred unions coming together in physical communication into a higher level of commitments, higher level of connection with your counterpart. So really interesting energy coming forth here. So let's see what we have for Romance Angels Friday. And do make sure that you're, taking all the readings as timeless, whether it's the daily energy draws or their sacred union energy updates. You can go back on the channel because, on the playlist, because even things that I channeled months ago, back in February, March, is relevant to right now. Remember, time is an illusion. It is non-linear, so things that I channeled even back then, I tend to channel ahead, is relevant for some in my collective right now. So do feel free to, if you missed any Sacred Union energy update or daily energy draw, there might be something there for you. Okay. And I feel like they kind of called for me to take a break over the past few months, a lot of breaks, kind of to catch up with the energy, which is really interesting. That's kind of how I felt, kind of like it was playing catch up. So yeah, really interesting what's going on here. But it does feel like the energy is picking back up. It does feel like Sacred Union energy is here and very strong. Again, higher level of commitment, higher level of connection, just coming into this divine partnership. And it feels really beautiful and really powerful. The energy might be heightened between you and your counterpart, but that's part of the process. Keep allowing it to settle, especially as you come into communication, as you come into physical contact and reunion. The energy between you guys is so powerful. So do allow yourself compassion, patience, and time to settle. It can be bringing up some old fears. It can be bringing up some self-sabotage energy, especially when you're getting everything that you have been learning about and hearing about and feeling within yourself. Everything that you've been manifesting, it could be bringing up some old triggers. Allow yourself the patience and the compassion, and extend that compassion and that patience to your counterpart as you come back into reunion, because there's some settling of the energy, some balancing and integrating of the energies as you anchor into this new reality, as you enter into this new world, into this divine partnership. So keep extending that love, feeling into the heart space, and extending, that to your counterpart as well. Okay? All right. Whew. Let's see what we have here. Spirit, what do you have for my collective for Romance Angels Friday, please? What do you have for my collective for Romance Angels Friday? I thought I was going to take 2, but I'm not going to take 2. We're just going to get one. One for Romance Angels Friday, please. Okay, we have, okay, we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And we also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This journey has not been easy, especially for divine counterparts on the ascension journey. What you're doing on ascension is you're evolving and you're growing. You're remembering who you are, so you're remembering the love. And what you're actually doing as you remember the love is you're bringing to awareness anything that is not of higher consciousness, anything that is not in a vibration of love. And you're clearing that away. You're clearing out trauma. You're clearing out heartbreak. You're clearing out pain. You're clearing out toxic energy, addictions, habits, patterns, especially patterns within the mind, conditioning, that are not in alignment with love. And so it has been very difficult. That healing, that clearing has been very difficult as you bring it to your awareness, as you let it go, as you fall into alignment with more love. But you're at a stage now, as you're coming into sacred union, you're within yourself and then with a counterpart. You're coming into a stage now where a lot of that dense, heavy energy, a lot of that intensity is clearing away and making room for more joy and more lightheartedness and more happiness and more of just that positive energy that you might have had glimpses of along your journey, that euphoria, that connection, that just bliss energy, those bliss codes coming in, you feeling that open heart, you feeling that just unconditional, pure love in your heart space. You might have had pockets of that. You might have had glimpses of that, feelings of that may have lasted minutes or hours or even a couple of days before you might have felt like you were pulled back into the intensity, pulled back into the density, pulled back into lower consciousness. But all of that was for a purpose. All of that was to go deeper and deeper within, to clear more and more and more within the subconscious layers. And now that you've been doing the bulk of that work, you're experiencing more and more of that light energy. You're experiencing more and more of those bliss codes, of that love. And that's the energy that Spirit wants you to stay in now, especially as you come into reunion and reconciliation with your counterpart. Because you've come into reunion with yourself, connection with yourself. You've come into inner union with yourself, balancing out those energies with yourself. And now as you come into that energy with a sacred partner, they're asking you to maintain that lightheartedness, to maintain that faith, to maintain that energy of love. Stay optimistic, continue to be optimistic about your love life, continue to be in that positive energy as you're manifesting, and also be in this playful energy of flirtatiousness and just joy and just possibly even teasing each other, whatever this means for you, just that playful energy. That playful energy, play, when you think about children and how they play, they're in the present moment. They're using their imagination, they're manifesting, they're very grounded and centered and balanced because they're very present. Because that play energy is an energy of innocence. That innocence is an energy of joy. That joy is a proponent of love. The more you're in that energy of playfulness and lightheartedness, the more you're in that energy of love. And that's what they're asking you to do. That time of struggle, that time of intensity, that time of just where things felt so heavy within your connection is coming to a close. So trust in this, have faith in this, stay optimistic that this is where your connection is headed, but maintain that within yourself. Find the joy within yourself. If you can't do that with your connection quite yet, if you're not in communication or if you're not quite there with your connection just yet, do that for yourself. Find ways things that bring you joy. Last year for my birthday, I think I told you guys, it was a difficult time for me and my counterpart. We were in separation at that time, but and birthdays can tend to be difficult for me, but I decided to make the most of it, and I went on a beautiful hike. I went on a nice long drive. The sun was shining, the music was blaring, and I stopped for an ice cream cone, and it was sprinkles, and that brought such joy. That simple act made me raise my vibrations and made me appreciate the moment, made me appreciate myself and my birthday, and just brought such joy. And that playfulness, that joyfulness shifted the energy completely, and that's the energy that they want you to stay in. They want you to stay in that innocence. They want you to stay in that joy. They want you to stay in that high vibration, because all of that is a proponent of love. And that is how you bring more love to your connection, by holding that love within yourself. So really, really a joyful, fun, vibrant energy coming forth today. So let me know how your weekend goes. Again, stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll have a bonus reading and a special announcement. So stay tuned to that. And we'll have more collective readings and more daily energy draws next week. In the meantime, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you soon. Bye.